Hi there, it's Angel again. Welcome back to my little world here. I am really excited about my brand new Cotman watercolor Sketchers PocketBox. I just filmed a haul video including this. This just arrived in the mail today. I got it on Amazon for $14. When I saw it had been marked down, I snatched it up. I'm pretty sure I've actually seen it on Amazon for $11. Don't quote me on that. I might be thinking about a different palette, but yeah, I'm super excited about it. This is the very first like palette, ready-made palette that I've ever bought, and this is going to be actually the very first set of watercolors in pans that I'm ever gonna, like the very first one that I've had that I can work with. And the reason is funny. It's because I've been painting with watercolor just for myself. I have been painting in watercolors for almost 6 years. I think 6 years, 4 or 5 years. I'm pretty sure 6 years. 6 years now, and I've always had the same teacher. I know you should you know, take different classes, but I live in a small town, and so you know, art classes are kind of hard to come by, other than watching them on YouTube, which I'm addicted to. But anyway, my teacher had always told us not to use pans, that we wouldn't get the color payoff that you get, you know, when you get a tube, you know, watercolors from a tube. And so she always told us to just stick to tubes, even if it's, you know, the student grade formula, never to buy pans. And I should have known, but like I said, I don't know what pans she had bad experiences with. So anyway, so let me open it up. And this is not a review. I mean, this is just my excitement and my first impression of it. I've never had anything like this before. So yeah, so it comes with this little chart of different colors, and I got myself a $5 bill so that I can show you the dimensions. Let me get this napkin so the $30 bill doesn't get on my paper. But here is how small it is. And you open it up. It comes with all of these beautiful colors and this tiny little brush that I probably won't use. This is just way too small. But yeah, and then 3 wells for mixing. This is going to be perfect for putting in a little makeup bag to put in my purse with a small journal. And yeah, so I'm going to open up all of these pans, and I'll be back with doing the swatches of them, and maybe even a demo. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to see. Okay, so I'll be right back. So here is the palette, all unwrapped, all opened up. I'll go through the colors with you. It's lemon yellow, cadmium yellow hue, cadmium red hue, alizarin crimson, ultramarine blue, intense blue, which I've never tried before. This is viridian green, sap green, yellow ochre, burnt sienna, burnt umber, and that's a white, but where's the wrapper so I can tell you the exact name of the white. Where is it? Here it is. Chinese white. I had a feeling it was Chinese white, but I wasn't sure. So there it is, and let me swatch them out. It'll be fun to swatch them out. So I'm just gonna spray them with some water, and I'm not gonna use this little I think glue on it. This little brush here, just because it's too small. This would be cute. I mean, this is good for like details, but I don't like to work with a brush that small. But I mean, it's convenient to have, because I've already decided this is a brush that came with it's my text. This is a brush that came with a set of really awful watercolor pencils that I bought at a bookstore once, and ended up I think I gave them away, but I kept the brush, you know, because it's nice and soft. So so that's probably what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna cut it, or I might make it into like a point so I can use the end as, you know, for scraping and stuff. But yeah, so let me get to the swatches before I start talking your ears off. So here's the lemon yellow. Very nice. This is this paper is my watercolor journal. I wouldn't say it's the best quality paper, but for little swatches and light things, it's great. Okay. I've never been a fan of cadmium yellow and cadmium red, to be honest, but I'm gonna have fun with this box. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this box. I might switch out this cadmium red for quinacridone rose. The only thing I can complain about this box, and this is something that I didn't know, was that the pans, they don't stay in. Like, I'm probably gonna have to put like some kind of adhesive to keep them from moving around. Oh, that alizarin crimson is pretty. There's ultramarine. Okay, so this is the one I've never used before. Intense blue. Oh, so that's like a phthalo blue. That really is intense. Okay. You know, you're probably going to disagree with me, but phthalo blue is really not, I'm not a fan of, I love the color, but I find phthalo blue very difficult to work with just because it's such an overpowering color. So this is Viridian Green. It's almost like a brighter Hooker's green. I've never tried that color either. I think I have like manganese green, which is super opaque. So one of my very favorite greens, sap green. If you watched my last haul, I just bought the M Graham one. I sent my husband to the store to go get it for me. Oh, another color that I'm not crazy about, which is pretty much like your classic watercolorist, you know, traditionalist watercolor colors, is yellow ochre. I'm really not a fan of yellow ochre. Sometimes I purposely will put certain colors in my palette though, to force myself to work with it anyway, to force myself to like it. Actually, you know, that's actually, it might have some phthalocyanine in it, but I don't think that's a true phthalo blue, because at least the phthalo blue that I have, it's a little bit warmer than that. But maybe the phthalo blue, like it's the warmer hue that I have. I'll have to look. So that's burnt sienna. I might have to, I probably need to build that color up somewhere. I like burnt sienna. Burnt umber, I might replace that also with a different color. Either a cerulean blue. I love cerulean blue for like old buildings. I actually even use it in, you know, for shells and stuff. So that's burnt umber, right? Yeah, I just said that was burnt umber, but I might replace that because I like to mix my own browns. And then obviously Chinese white, which I've never used. I have 2 tubes of Chinese white that came in a set. Like, yeah, see, this is nothing. But yeah, so let me do the people that I watch, whenever they get something new, like a new set, they always do this. So I wanted to do it too. I'm probably doing it wrong. But that's okay. It's good to be wrong. There's no such thing as wrong in art, right? I think I used too much water. So let me do some color mixing. I'll do, since I've never worked with this intense blue before, let me try to mix it with lemon yellow. A lot of people that I watch, a lot of landscape painters that I watch, they don't really like lemon yellow, but I do. Oh, look at that. That's almost the exact same color as this Viridian right here. I wonder if I add a little bit more blue to it. It's almost the exact same color as this. It is. It's just about the exact. Oh my goodness. So you know what? Since I know that I can get this green with lemon yellow and intense blue, I'm probably going to take this out and put a different color in there, because I just think that this color, this green, is really not a realistic natural green anyway, right? So let's mix this with cadmium. Since cadmium is a warm, oh, that's a nice green. That's a really nice green. That's almost a hooker's green. I always mix greens. Like, I like to mix my own greens. I think I find that mixing my own green instead of using it right out from the tube, with the exception of sap green. So this is yellow ochre and intense blue. With the exception of sap green, I find that mixing my own greens makes more natural looking greens. Oh, that's almost like a pretty Christmassy green. Okay, so let's mix a purple. Let's mix a purple. So I will take a cadmium. I've never had a good mix with cadmium red and ultramarine. Just excuse me. Thank you. Yeah, see, this makes mouse. Shh. That makes a gray. So actually, it's not a bad gray. It's kind of pretty. Let me clean this off. Already made my brand new palette dirty. Okay, so let's try with alizarin. Oops, sorry. And intense blue. I meant to get the ultramarine, but oh, what a pretty purple. That's kind of like a grayish purple. Nice. So let's try the ultramarine with the alizarin crimson. Oops. Oh, that's a nice soft purple. Oh, what a pretty soft purple. I love color mixing. Okay, so I've mixed some pretty greens and really nice gray, actually, and I didn't think it was going to come out good, because the last time I mixed cadmium and ultramarine, I didn't like the grays that I was coming up with, but yeah, that's not a bad gray. So, and then two different purples. This one is with the intense blue and cadmium red. And that one, this one right here is with the alizarin crimson and the ultramarine. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. Okay, so yeah, let me see if I'm brave enough to do a demo. A demo will be my first demo on camera.